Howdy folks, Rob MaximumRD here, and by here I am speaking of Mazatlan in Mexico, and this is a villa that I'm staying at on a small island. This is basically known as the Mazatlan, how is it again? Mazatlan Island, basically residence community, and yeah, my wife and I are staying at this villa with a relative. So while we're here, I thought I'd kind of do my take on the one of the abandoned places types of video like done by The Proper People. Great YouTube channel you should check out, and whose videos I watch all the time because I love it. And they go to abandoned nuclear facilities and hospitals and asylums, and you should definitely check out The Proper People. In the meantime, if you want to stick around with me, you can watch the dime store version of a abandoned places video. As I said, once again, I am in Mazatlan at the Mazatlan Island Community Residence. Nice villas, deluxe accommodations, but on the same property are these abandoned buildings. Now, I'm going to do one over there at some point. It's much bigger, as you can see. It's basically like a mansion type abandoned structure. But for now, just as a test, basically, I'm going to go to this one here. As to the situation here, I asked about it, and apparently, I don't know if it was under construction. I mean, it looks like it's been burned down or something like that, but apparently it was going to be renovated and rebuilt and all that. But the owner basically disappeared. Why did they disappear? Well, it may have been cartel related, so you know, things when it comes to the cartel, people disappear sometimes, and that's what happened in the case of the person that was renovating this structure. So it's kind of been caught up in legal red tape, and it'll probably just remain here abandoned for who knows how long, because until, you know, the proper agreements are made or the proper money exchanges the right palms, who knows, it'll just be caught up in legal limbo and remain as it is. But in the meantime, it's abandoned, so I'm going to take a look through it using this old Android phone. Unlike The Proper People, I don't have a crew, I don't have a friend with me, and I don't have proper lighting or good video quality. So don't let that stop us. We're going to walk through this building here and see what we can see. Now, again, because I don't believe it was completed or it wasn't restored, unfortunately there's no old furnishings or anything like that. It's basically, from what I can tell so far, it's just the appearance of a gutted building. So I'm not going to find any abandoned furnishings or anything like that. And speaking of the Proper People, I always thought it was really cool when they go to nuclear plants, and you know, they go to all kinds of places like abandoned tunnelway systems under New York and things like that. Now, of course, I always think to myself, man, you guys, I hope you're being careful. And I believe it's usually always at least two of them, so at least they have a backup. Sometimes they encounter, let's say, questionable people in these abandoned structures or on site, or they encounter security, police, things like that, chasing them off, because they really shouldn't be going through there. But 90% of the time, it's usually a pretty simple, fair exchange. So you're not supposed to be here, oh, we know, and then they head out, and there's no problem. Sometimes you get an overzealous security guard who thinks he's Mr. Big, with his hand on his gun, making threats, you know. But it's rare. For the most part, But me, like, I'd much rather be here in an abandoned cartel building, associated building, than going through the underground tunnels of New York by myself. I certainly wouldn't want to be doing that. So I feel a lot safer here, actually. And I don't mind having a look through, because I figure, well, I'm not going to be in Mazatlan very often, let alone to have the opportunity to check out an abandoned structure. So go for it. And since our accommodations are literally directly across the street from this building, I thought, man, if I don't take this opportunity, I'm going to kick myself later on. So as much as I appreciate those types of videos about abandoned places and buildings and structures, never thought I'd be actually making one myself. So that's really cool. Let's head up to the second floor. Now, my wife would probably kill me if she saw me thinking about ascending this very questionable set of stairs with no railings or rails or anything to hold on to while I'm filming. But hey, let's go for it anyways. As long as I can keep my balance, we'll head up here. And whoa, hey, if I slip and slide and fall off, this will be a completely different kind of video. Crack my head open and I won't even have a chance to upload it. But anyways, here we are at the top. And again, no rail or anything like that. So let's look down to the bottom floor. And you can see that there. That's as close to the edge as I want to get, as I'm going to go. Now, unfortunately, there's kind of like a balcony area, excuse me, directly across, which I can't get to, unfortunately. Again, in my younger, stupider days, I could probably take a good running jump and make it across, a la Prince of Persia style, but again, I'm not going to do that. If I were to end up in the hospital while we're here staying with a relative, and you know, that would really put a damper on our vacation. Oh, let alone really piss off my wife. So I'm gonna play it a little safer, not do that. I don't know where that car alarm's coming from. There's a boat going by in a nearby lake. Cool. Ah, okay, there we go. At the back of the building is an even bigger balcony area, which just leads down to the ground outside here, the yard out back, which obviously hasn't been looked after or maintained. Let's see, maybe as I lean against this column here, have a look there. Nice. Alright, so far so good. Let's go swing around. Show you, here I am. Second floor of the structure. Hang on here. No rail. Ooh, this one's for my wife. Oh, she's gonna kill me. Ooh, hello. There we are, balcony, second floor. No railing. Alright. And now turn the camera back around. Hope I'm not hitting the mic. And we'll just finish looking around the rest of the building here on the second floor. As I said, unfortunately, nothing too exciting. Just pretty much empty rooms, empty rooms and some exposed wires I don't believe there's any electricity or power going through it. Exposed pipes, cool little holes in the wall to look through. Put my hand through there. Neat. Alrighty. And let's see, is any more to the second floor here? Not too much. It's funny when it's empty like this, you can get through the whole place pretty quickly. Oh, wait a minute, I think there might be a front balcony that I can get to. Did I cover that already? I think I did. I believe I did. Okay, let's go to the front of the building. Oh, right. Okay, I couldn't do a leap over to that side, but I think I can get... Oh no, there's no balcony out front here, unfortunately. Well, I guess theoretically I could go through over this windowsill onto the roof. Now there's my wife and our host. You can see in that building across the street, right about in the center, with the stairs going up. But I could, if I wanted to, well, let's face it, I do want to. I would go on the roof, and then I could probably hop over and get on the balcony. But since you really wouldn't be seeing much more than my view from that balcony, I'm not going to do that. Because then my wife would probably yell over and say, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off of that roof." So that's it. That's the area I couldn't jump, or I refused to take a chance jumping over, like the Prince of Persia. And that's pretty much it for the second floor. So the next video, as I say, will probably be that much bigger building. Although I don't know if there'll be anything more to see than simply another gutted building with nothing inside. So, but on the upside, as I said, at least there's no questionable people hanging about. And yeah, let's head back down these stairs. All right, clip clop, clip clop. And my sandals. It's about 20 degrees Celsius here in Mazatlan. You can figure out the conversion to Fahrenheit. I am Canadian after all, so I only care about the Celsius scale. All right, so walk out front here, and that was it. That was this abandoned, cartel-owned building. Well, I'm not quite sure I got the story straight. If it was cartel-owned and the person disappeared, or the person disappeared because they, you know, pissed off someone in the cartel. One or the other. But either way, same result. The building stands with no current owner. And that'll be the other building we check out next. But for now, Rob MaximumRD out from Mazatlan Island Community Resort Villa. I'm going to go back and enjoy our host's accommodations. So bye-bye for now. Rob MaximumRD out. Catch you later. Bye-bye.